G'day, Peter here from Oz Commercial Sewing Machines. Today I'm going to show you how to remove the screen from my JACK A5E. Now, most of what I'm about to show you will be similar on a lot of the different models with this type of screen, and even the older style machines with the blue screen with different structures on the buttons. Now, always before you start messing with anything internally, always make sure that your power is turned off, because power does go through to the screen and the buttons. That's what makes everything tick. Okay, so always make sure you've pulled the power and make sure there's no power going through the machine. So pull the plug out of the socket and let's go. So we'll start by removing these two rubber bungs. Okay, so there's those two rubber bungs. Now we're going to use a 2mm Allen key to be able to remove the screws. Okay, so inside here, inside the holes here, there are 2mm hex head screws with a pointy end on them. So we'll remove both of these. There's the first one. You can see there's a it's a little screw with a pointy tip on it. There's two of those, one in that hole. And one over here. And same again, a little screw with a sharp point on the end. Okay, so now you'll find that the screen is just free floating. Now it'll just pop straight out, and you'll find that it's a completely separate unit. So it's all encased inside there. Now to remove the screen assembly, there's just this little connector here. So we push down on that and we get it far enough, and that should just pop off just like that. Okay, and there you have it. That is your screen assembly. So if you have buttons that are failing and they don't work anymore, or your screen is going dark, or having any sorts of issues with your screen, that's not an expensive replacement part. They are obtainable once you get them in. Okay, you just grab your new one like we've just done. Okay, reconnect the connector from the machine into the assembly and reverse the process. So we'll just push that back into the case and mount the two screws. Now when you're screwing up these screws, they don't need to be done up terribly tight. We're just going to do them so that they're at a nip. So once they start getting tight, that's all you need. Okay. Okay. Done. Okay, replace the black bungs into their respective holes and job done. Now, believe it or not, there are some of these jack machines in one of the local jails here in Australia, and one of the inmates got cranky with the machine and decided to put his fist through the screen. That is one instance where we've needed to replace a screen on these machines, but that's the only screen that we've ever replaced. So, but if you have the need to do it, that's what you've got to do to get the screen in. Now, you will, with the new screen, need to go back into and reset all your parameters. We've done a video on that in the past, so I'll put a link to that video in the description so that you can go back and reset all your parameters and your voice settings. But that will be based on JACK A5E. You'll need to either consult the instruction manual, or we may have another video based on the other models on how to reset the parameters. Most of them, except for the voice settings, are going to be the same numbers anyway. So good luck with that. Thank you. Bye-bye.